From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Tuesday, August the 8th, 2017. IDF soldier Elor Azaria will begin his prison sentence as scheduled for shooting an incapacitated Palestinian terrorist last year. If you recall, Azaria was found guilty of manslaughter in January for shooting and killing Abdel Fattah al-Sharif as he lay on the ground after al-Sharif attacked a fellow IDF soldier in Hebron on March the 24th of 2016. Azaria claimed he acted out of concern that the terrorist who was moving had explosives on him and could detonate them. The case caused a deep divide within Israeli society as to whether Azaria was justified in the shooting or not. His lawyers had appealed to try and delay the beginning of his sentence, hoping it would be commuted. However, the IDF's Military Court of Appeals today denied Azaria's request, and he is set to begin his 18 months behind bars tomorrow. A Holocaust memorial in Lyon, France was vandalized this week. A plaque dedicated to the 44 children and 7 teachers who in 1944 were taken from the children's home of Izu and deported to their deaths at Auschwitz was broken and removed from its base in a public garden in Lyon. French President Emmanuel Macron condemned the, quote, shameful and cowardly act that won't remain unpunished. The Jewish community of Minneapolis, Minnesota is returning the support it received from the Muslim community earlier this year after an attack of a local mosque. The Jewish Community Relations Council of Minnesota was one of dozens of Jewish institutions targeted in a wave of bomb threats at the beginning of the year. This past Saturday, a firebomb was thrown at the Dar al-Farouk Islamic Center in Minneapolis. There were no injuries, but the building sustained thousands of dollars of damage. Executive Director of the JCRC of Minnesota and the Dakotas, Steve Hunnigs, said on Sunday that earlier this year, the Muslim community placed an ad in the Star Tribune affirming solidarity with the Jewish community after the JCC bomb threats. Today, he said the Jewish community affirms its solidarity with the school, mosque, and local Muslim community. Israel has sent a group of aid workers to the Republic of Macedonia to help battle several large-scale wildfires there. 22 firefighters, pilots, and police officers from Israel landed in the country today, along with 2 firefighting aircraft. Macedonia declared a 30-day state of emergency in its mountainous region this weekend. Israel has strong ties with the Balkan nation and is one of the first countries to respond to the devastating fires. If you recall, this past November, Israel dealt with its own fire emergency and received aid from a number of countries, including Turkey, Russia, Greece, Italy, Croatia, and Cyprus. Well, the city of Jerusalem has a new sculpture. Similar to other cities like Philadelphia, New York, and Amsterdam, an I Love Jerusalem statue, or I Love JLem, was placed in the city's downtown center of Zion Square yesterday, which was also Tu B'Av, known in Israel as the Holiday of Love, marking the end of the 3 weeks leading up to the day of mourning of Teisha B'Av. The sculpture was created by Jerusalem designer Yael Yair for the Jerusalem Municipality and the Jerusalem Development Authority and Mariah Company. The city's mayor Nir Barkat said the new installation symbolizes Jerusalem's unique place for each and everyone, and I invite the city's residents, visitors, and tourists to visit Jerusalem, enjoy themselves in it, and photograph themselves at the special installation. Turning now to some entertainment news, Jewish actress and comedian Amy Schumer is set to make her Broadway debut this fall. She will star in a comedy written by Steve Martin called Meteor Shower. Award-winning Jewish director Jerry Zaks is at the helm of the production, which is set to begin previews at the Booth Theater in New York City on November the 1st. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Tuesday, August the 8th. At 7 o'clock, a look at Israeli social justice. At 8, it's a panel discussion from the Shalom Hartman Institute in Jerusalem on recent Israeli issues, including the settlements in the West Bank and the Western Wall, with Daniel Hartman, Yossi Klein Halevi, Ilana Stein-Hain, Mijal Biton, and Yehuda Kurtzer. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Rabbi Daniel Cohen, who talks about his book, What Will They Say About You When You're Gone, on L'chaim. And at 10, Pulitzer Prize winner Lucinda Franks talks about her memoir, Timeless, Love, Morgenthau, and Me. And that's the JBS News Update for Tuesday, August the 8th, 2017. I'm Teisha Bader.